Hey guys, I'm Katie.
I'm Liz. This is Molly.
Molly.
She is wanting to be front and center tonight.
Yes, she is. And this is hair.
Oh, hair no.
Amen. So tonight, our episode is, we're going rogue, honestly.
Oh, very rogue.
And we're answering questions our students asked us.
It's kind of scary. Very scary.
I'm excited, but scared. So our toast tonight kind of coincides with all of that.
Goodness. Very much
So wait, hang
Drinking
on.
mimosas late in the evening, but it just tastes good right now.
And you know what? It wasn't dark when I just went outside, so it's mimosa time still.
Fair.
So here's to the students who asked the questions and to us bravely answering them without a textbook, a script, or legal representation.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers to that.
Here we go.
All right.
I love that for us. It's just a whole thing sometimes.
I love this so much. So we asked our students to write down questions that they had for us, and we're like, it doesn't have to be school related, because at first they were a little apprehensive. I think nobody asked us anything.
Like, oh, ooh.
What would I ask? Like, it doesn't have to be, it can be about literally anything. Like, what questions do you have that we might not answer in school, although we're very open with them?
We are. We're a tiny school.
We are.
So,
And they become our children really quickly.
oh, they are like all of our children, and
Yeah.
it keeps us up every
Most
night.
nights. Yeah.
Every night.
I wake up at 3 a.m. every day. Like, oh my God, is it ready? Is
Do
it
we
time
need to be back in
to go
what's
to
happening
school?
with so-and-so, and is this going on, and
Yeah.
what's happening today?
And yeah, like even on our weekends off, like, hey, so-and-so just asked me this. Like,
All of you other instructors,
You
do
know?
you guys feel this? Because if you do, reach out. Let us know.
yeah, please tell us we're not crazy, because we feel like we can't stop thinking about
No.
them or our jobs.
Yeah.
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 So we've got a little basket here with all of the questions just randomly throughout. Some of them are on topic, some of them are not. So I'm going to ask Liz the first question.
You got this, Molly?
All right.
Molly's got it.
How do you manage your mental and physical health in this industry?
My dogs.
They're your comfort
I do.
companions.
I do bring my dogs to work.
Yeah.
I do. And I will say, this is one funny thing. When the school first opened, we'll be open 4 years in September. So we're brand spanking new. We are so spanking new.
Mm-hmm.
But we had a lot right up front. And there was a day that I had a student lash out badly. And one of my students, it was my very first student, because I had 2 students when my school opened, texted my husband and said, you need to come here and you need to bring Molly. He brought Moll, and he came over and handled the situation because it was brutal. But it was just funny. I do feel like, don't you feel like the dogs bring a calm into the school for many people, many of our
I
students?
would agree. Yeah. A lot
at
of
times
them that need just that.
they
like,
do
I need a dog.
like a minute.
Yeah.
And then they come and they pet Molly or they pet Finn.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's like those.
It brings a home aspect to it.
It does. And it's a
you're
comfort
right.
level for everybody. And
Yeah.
it's funny, like, because, Katie and I actually recorded this episode earlier
Yes, we
with
did.
our mics on mute.
Check your mic.
So it's still green.
Okay.
And so we're going through this the second time around, and I'm answering this question completely different.
Yeah,
now.
you are.
But now that Molly's on my lap, I'm like, God, she is such a comfort for me. And I know that the students come back, and when they're dealing with a difficult situation, and they come to the back room and they like see Molly or they see Fenn, and they're like, and they just sit with them for a minute, and they're like, oh my gosh. And they all say, like, I love this. I love that. And I've had students come on tours, and they're like, I love that there's this comfort zone, like, and that you're open to this. We keep them in the classroom. They're not on the salon floor. But it's a comforting level for our students and us.
I agree. Because it does bring a sense of home.
It does.
And we've always wanted them to feel like they can be at home at the school.
And it's just, and they're calm. Like,
Yeah.
look at Mal right now. Like, she's just chilling. This poor little girl has congestive heart failure right now. You wouldn't know she's like on her last leg, but she is.
Don't talk about her that way.
I know, baby girl. But I mean, it's just funny. Like, but this is a sense of calming for me. It is right now. Like, I'm touching her, I'm feeling her. I feel her little heartbeat, her warmth, and just her energy is so good. And I feel like the students feel that too. But I feel like also one thing that I think is big just in general to keep our energy up. So I definitely feel like the dogs balance us, but I do feel like we have to learn to balance ourselves though as well.
Definitely.
We have to kind of check our personal stuff at the door.
Yeah.
And come in barreling and being a day maker, being that person that is going to make everybody else's day better, even if
Yeah.
ours isn't great,
Isn't
because don't we always feel better when we make someone else's day better?
1,000%.
Yeah. So, I mean, to me, who doesn't love this? I mean, this is amazing. I'm like wrapping my hands around Molly. She's a sweet little long-haired Chihuahua that's beautiful. But if we're not into that, we also have to be that emotional
Yeah.
person for our clients, whether we want to be or not.
Clients and students.
And our students as an instructor. Yeah, I mean, because God, I was sick today and had to come in and
Yeah.
and we,
had to
Katie and I have both done it multiple times, or just juggling a lot of stress and whatever it may be. It doesn't matter, because you still have to check in, and you still have to be here for the people that support you or that are counting on you. And for Katie and I, people are counting on us.
Every day.
Your clients are supporting you and counting on you.
Yeah.
And so you have to check in for them. And so those are the most important things, that we are there for them. And then, but we need to make sure we are checking our mental health on the side.
You can't pour from an empty cup.
Nope. And so we need to make sure our cup is getting filled.
Yeah.
And however that makes someone feel good,
Yeah.
makes them feel fulfilled. Like in the summertime, I have so many outlets to make me feel that way. In the wintertime, it's hard, and I feel like it is for a lot of people. I don't snow ski anymore. I'm an old lady. My knees aren't loving that. And so I can't do that anymore. Neither can my back or my neck. But that was kind of my winter outlet. So now it's like the school and everything has kind of become my outlet, which I don't know if that's healthy or not, but that is sort of my outlet. But in the summertime, I definitely have more physical outlets. I think
For
that's
sure.
really important to have. I do need to focus on like some yoga and some more things to center myself. And I feel like that's something everybody needs to explore. Yoga, meditation, church, like whatever can center you, you need to stay with it. I think it's very important.
And like something that you can do daily that's small.
Yes,
Like what we
it
were
doesn't
talking
take a
about
lot
in
of
the
time.
first episode, like something I've really, because I'm somebody who has ADHD, and
We all do.
am very, yeah. And so my brain is busy, my life is busy. Every time I say I'm going to slow down, I really
She
just
adds another
speed
thing.
back up. Like, yeah. And, you know, being a mom with a son who's involved in sports, and then I have a stepchild that lives out of town, so we're, going to see him as much as possible, and then just, work events, all of the things. It's like I get burnt out really easily.
Yeah.
So like reading has become my thing, that I don't have any outside
love that you have
distractions,
that.
and it's just reading.
I really do love that. I mean, like,
It's so, it
I
brings
love that
back
you're doing that.
like imagination.
it kind of it pulls you out of your life and puts you in something else,
different
and you
world.
can like. That's what I loved. That's what I loved about it too.
Yes.
But I don't
is-
know. You got to be able to be in the right
you have
mindset.
to force yourself,
You do.
especially like with your brain moving a million miles an hour all of the time. Like it doesn't sound good when I start to do it. I'm like, oh my God, no, I don't want to read. But then as soon as I start a story, a new book, I can't stop. So
I love that.
if I force
I'm so
myself,
glad you're doing that.
it is really fun.
I really
It's
am.
been really fun. And I was not a reader like for the last probably 10 years, unless it was like self-help stuff. But even then
Amen.
it was just
That's
like,
kind of my thing, self-help right
but
now.
then it doesn't pull you out. It's like
No,
honing
you're still
on
in
the
your head. You're
world that
still in your
you're
head.
living
Yeah,
in.
exactly. You're still like contemplating
Yeah.
everything.
So whether it just has to be a story
Like,
that
just-
I'm not personally
Yes,
involved in.
exactly.
And then, and then I'm like, I wish that was my life in this beautiful little Hallmark town.
Oh, look at where you are. Oh, and the beaches and the wind.
You know what's funny is
And he's ravishing you.
we work in a Hallmark town.
We do. We literally do.
It's crazy.
Christmas
And
time is unbelievable here.
But it's so funny. Yeah. So I like to pull myself out of my reality, if you will. In
Yeah.
something like that.
And that's what it is. It's like
Yeah.
why well, it's why we zone in on the boob tube, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's why we just zone. That's literally why I do it. I don't
Yeah.
have to think when I watch TV. I'm just like,
It puts you in a different world, a different
Yeah.
perspective,
Yeah.
a different everything.
like Ron and I have a couple shows that we watch, and we actually unfortunately have caught up on them, so we have to wait weekly
Oh, I
now.
hate that.
It sucks.
Yeah.
It's like the old time days.
I
And
know.
So it's like
How did
now
we ever survive?
we have to. I know we have to wait weekly now for these episodes, and I'm
Yeah.
like, damn it! Why did we know they released a new episode? Okay, how do you manage your mental
Well, that's
and
kind of what we
physical
talked
health
about.
in this industry?
So that's kind of what you just answered, and I just answered. Mine right now is
Mal
reading
doll.
books
Yeah, I
and
mean,
going to Target.
your Target nights.
I do love my Target.
I would say
nights.
mine. Gosh, how
And
do
cooking.
I deal with mine? Oh, cooking is my zen.
Yeah.
When I cook, it's serious, and
serious.
it is. I can
No,
cook all day long,
yeah.
all day long, and even in the wintertime, I'll cook all day long. If I know our kids are coming over or something, like I'm all about it, and I'm like, yes, like I get to make this meal. Do I get stressed and get bitchy? For sure. When I'm making food, that's my zen.
Okay.
That's my zen, and I love it. It doesn't stress me out. What stresses me out is if like I don't have the
people.
space
Yeah.
or the time if
Yeah.
I get on a time constraint, because I know in my head the time I need. But
Understood.
I love it. I love cooking.
You've done a lot of outdoor activities. Your thing will be
No.
like kayaking. or
Kayaking in the summer.
golfing
That's
or
what I mean. Like
something
in the summer,
that.
there's a million things I can do. In the wintertime, I struggle. I
Yeah.
will say I struggle.
I think that's normal. Do you ever lie when you say a student's work looks good?
Damn it, you had this last time.
I did.
I got it now. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, you got to make your person sitting in the chair feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to make the student feel completely like, yeah, you know,
Yeah,
like,
you want to build them up. They're
Yeah.
learning.
so I don't expect everything I check to be perfect though. So it's not like I'm like walk up and I'm like, "Ew, what did you do?"
How
Like
dare
I'm
you.
disappointed. No, when I walk up and check a haircut, I'm like, I expect to see something. If
Yeah.
I don't, I'm like, "Oh my god. This
Why
was
are you here?"
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You did great." But if it's not that way, then I'm like, "Okay, like it's a teaching moment, and I don't think I think it's a great thing.
Duh.
I feel
Yeah.
like you learn more from your mistakes than you do
when they
everything
find
you do
my
good.
mistakes and stuff, I'm like, oh, what did I do? Let's
Oh,
figure this out.
I've done haircuts in the back, and I go back and check it, and I'm like, oh, what is this? And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Because God,
how
we
did
all
I miss
make
that?
mistakes.
Yeah, and it's weird, and randomly it happens, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and I'm like, oh, and here it is, you guys. Like, I missed this. Like it, like nobody's ever going to do a perfect haircut. Are you more thorough sometimes? For sure. But when I go and check the students, it's not about like looking for the bad things.
No.
It's about finding those mistakes and coaching them on how to improve and not do that in the next haircut.
Yep.
That's how I look at those haircuts. So when I come up and check my students, sometimes I feel like they get discouraged. And it's not the point. The point is that's a teaching moment and they're going to learn from that haircut. And the students that sit there and listen and don't get huffy and puffy, they actually do great and they do learn from that critique. Mm-hmm. The students that get huffy and puffy block everything out I'm saying and don't learn anything. Mm-hmm. So when your instructor is coming up to you, it's not to bash you and make you feel bad. It is completely a learning experience, and that's how you need to take it. Mm-hmm. And that's where I think our students go wrong. We don't set
out to hurt your feelings every day. Yeah. I think that's kind of
our students go wrong there.
There's
mentally.
a mentality that's like, and it's insecurities, and I understand that because I've been there. However, all we're trying to do is make sure you get the most out of this experience while you're at school. Also, you would rather us tell you than a client.
Yeah. You're in school. They sign a waiver. They're your guinea pig. Make that your learning experience. Yep. And we are critiquing your haircut because that's our job. And that's it. And it's not to be mean or anything. It is just, there's no comparison. There's no good or bad.
That just is
it is what it is.
That's point blank. That is.
I don't ever walk up to a haircut expecting anything. I walk up to a haircut knowing this is a learning experience for our student.
I just pray you started a guide and tried to follow it. That's it.
Like start at that apex, not at the curve of the head, for God's sakes.
Amen.
Is it my turn to pull?
It is, but take your sip.
All right, so
cute basket.
Good Lord, this one's wound up. What's your favorite catchphrase our students say, Katie?
So the student that wrote this really wants me to say this, and I'm just going to warn you right now.
Oh, God.
If there's a young child in the car that could potentially
she
repeat
wants
this
to hear us say this out
middle
loud.
School, please turn this off. The student that wrote this wants
Rochelle.
me to say Slay-gina.
Slay-gina.
Whatever the fuck
It kind of makes me want to throw up.
Yeah. That's like...
It's what it's based on.
Gina. Anything that has gina in it, that's what it's
It's just gina. It sounds like a ginormous something that's not great.
It just reminds me of a...
What a horrible word.
Vagine.
Do you think a man made that word?
No.
You know?
Women are gross.
No, but I mean, literally. No, we're not.
Slay. Most men are not saying
Do you think, no, not that word. No.
Vagine?
Yeah, that word. Like who made this word a word?
But then when you make the other word,
it's not great
neither
either.
of them are great.
Like who did it? It had to have been somebody who was asexual. That was
person
bizarre.
Who made all of the medical terms. They're all terrible.
They
GERD.
actually are.
I have GERD.
That's gastro
Awful.
reflux.
It's the worst, most unattractive thing you could have.
Indoctrin, in what's the E?
Gastrointestinal reflux disease.
Oh, that's right. It's GER.
I'm just saying, anyone who came up with any type of anatomical or medical terms wasn't thinking about how it
Scapulas,
sounded.
like I will say, your scapulas, your shoulder blades.
think that's a good
I think
one?
that's very fitting.
People like the word chlamydia. They think that would be a pretty name if it wasn't an STD.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It is. It's like, I mean, honest to God, it's a gorgeous word.
You know how many
But
times
it's
I've seen a
it's an STD.
It is. I've seen TikToks where people are like, what's a word that if it wasn't what it was,
Chlamydia.
you would name your child that? And chlamydia comes up all the time.
I would agree with that.
GERD? No.
No.
If you weren't an instructor anymore and didn't do hair, what would you be doing?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
This was a good one last time.
I did answer this earlier.
Yeah. We had a couple different
I
ideas
feel like
for
I
you.
had like A great path.
Yeah. Think tropical.
Oh, fuck yes. On the beach.
Yeah.
Like Ryan always says, can we just retire and I sell t-shirts on a beach and you braid hair? And I'm like, I can't braid. So we had a whole conversation about like I could just weave some hair in there and
Yeah, you could do the hair wraps.
or do the hair wraps.
But then I
or
think you could also be a chef.
tinsel. Oh, that's right. We did go into that. Yes, that would be my second job. 100%. I got very excited because I thought Zach was going in, like, kind of wavering in there. And he actually really does love to cook. But he's just not finding that as his passion for his work. But if I weren't doing this, absolutely. Like, I've looked into so many culinary schools and, like, traveling and doing that. I still do. I still look into culinary schools. I'm like, ooh.
I think that there's something to like not just doing one thing your entire life.
Oh, I love to
know?
cook. I mean, we
I
talked
think that
about
there's
how many
different
grills
things
do
you
I
can do.
have. Like, I love
A
to
lot of
fucking
grills.
cook.
She loves a grill.
I love to fucking cook, though. Like,
And you're good at it.
it's
Your food's
always been
great.
my passion.
Yeah.
And like, I get upset when I can't, like, when we have our sip-in shops and I can't, like, fully do my thing.
And presentation. You love a good
Oh,
presentation.
it's big.
Yeah.
It's very big for me. I don't know. But I feel like that wraps it all up in a package. It's a package. You can't make something really nice and then just lay it on like some tin foil.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
then why did you fucking spend all that
Yeah.
time doing that?
No, I think so. Earlier we talked about how Liz, for our Christmas party this year, took us to a cooking class,
Oh, yeah.
and they do like travel culinary trips,
It's amazing.
and that's so you.
Oh, God. But you would love it too.
Oh God, I know, because I love food. I love
Who
traveling.
doesn't love to eat and travel? I mean, for God's sakes.
I know.
But fuck, man.
Retirement. All the people that go are retired.
That would be my
That
gig.
would be your job.
Fully. If hair could be made out of anything, what would it be?
So I'm gonna go with my same answer I used earlier and say pasta,
Which is brilliant.
because you can use there's different textures, different densities, there's straight, there's curly, there's coily, there's so many different,
and it gets
there's wavy.
mushy like hair does.
Yeah.
Like you can overcook it.
Yes. I think
You can
pasta
overcook
would be
hair.
the best
I think that's a perfect analogy.
material for our hair.
100%.
And now I kind of want to like try it with the students. And
I
see
know,
what we
right?
could do.
Like, okay. Like, because I always
Yeah.
tell the girls too, like, when you're lifting hair, you want it to be like cooked pasta.
like al
Like where,
dente.
yeah, exactly. That's the color it should be when it's ready to go. If it's not al dente, then it's not ready to go because
Yeah.
that's the color that you want to look for. There's no yellow, there's no orange.
Yeah.
That's it.
I heard someone say once the inside of a banana, like the after the peel, and like
Yeah.
when you're looking for
That's
like
a banana.
9 to 10,
Same.
the inside of a banana. So I always say that, and that like
Yeah.
really resonates to them.
Yeah.
It looks like a banana. Okay, then let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And it's al dente pasta. Same thing. Because that yellow, orange
Unless
color
you
is gone.
use worst worst student horror story.
My worst student horror story. I don't even know how comfortable I feel with answering this question
I know.
because we've had some doozies.
Doozies. That's an understatement.
Can I talk about the male prostitute?
Yeah, I think that one's okay to talk about.
Okay. So
It was years back, so.
It's been a minute. A student that I brought in, and because we're a private school, I can offer discounts. I did. I offered him a large discount because he pulled at my heartstrings and told me many things about his life. And I succumbed, and I felt an urge to help him because I felt like he felt trapped where he was. and didn't see a way out, and had tried to, in different ways, doing a, what is that called when they work in a salon?
Apprenticeship.
Doing an apprenticeship, and that apprenticeship didn't pan out for him. I don't know which way it went. I feel like it might have been more the student's issue versus the salon, but I don't know. But I heard it a different way. And I really wanted to help him and give him a way out and help him fulfill his needs and his dreams. And this was his dream, and he was actually very good at what he did.
Mm-hmm. Great with clients.
He got to, would you say 900 hours?
Yeah.
Maybe 800 or 900 hours. And we started noticing a pattern of absences, and it became excessive. And I'm like, I'm not going to approve any more time off.
Yeah.
Yada, yada,
It was
yada.
like trip after trip.
He told me he was trying out for a
Netflix show.
Netflix reality show. Mm-hmm. And the first one was actually a slogan, and he was going to be a model for it. I actually had known, I had a couple of friends that were models for this specific slogan, and I knew for a fact they didn't fly them out. They didn't pay them, and it was just a volunteer thing. And that happened. And so I was like, okay. And that was kind of my first red flag, but I thought it's been many, many years ago that my friends were part of that slogan. So I was like, okay. And then he was like, well, now they want to, I'm up for a reality show. Because I think he caught that I caught him a little bit. And so he came up with a new thing, and it was that he was trying out for a reality show, and they wanted him to come out. Was it the tryouts for that?
Yeah,
Or
it was
like,
some type of audition.
and they kept calling him out, and I was like, I didn't want to like tell him no, he couldn't do this, but I'm like, you're going to school for pretty much free at this point. Like, I mean, it was minimal amount of money, and you've tried to do this many times, and you were, what was he, like 400 hours away?
Yeah, it wasn't much.
And I was like, listen, I'm not approving any more time off, because at that point I had explored a couple things, and I realized this wasn't the reality. He was lying. And we were just like, yeah, this is not good. This isn't real. You're lying to us. And if you aren't back by Monday at class, then we're done, because you're already on probation for attendance, yada, yada, yada. And I had let him have
A lot of
ton
time
days, a ton of days. Because I thought if he had this opportunity, like, I didn't want to like not give it to him and expel him from things. But
Right.
at the same time, it's like,
You also made a commitment to be here.
yeah. And it's like, what's more important to you? Like, this thing, is this going to work out for you or not? And then lo and behold, we essentially found out that none of that was happening. Mm-hmm. And he was flying to, was it LA? To perform in pornography.
The adult industry.
Yeah, the adult industry. And that happened. That was like probably like a huge eye opener. And that was one of our...
Yeah, because you took him for face value.
Exactly. We all did. Because he was very sincere.
Yeah.
And I feel like he was until a point. And so at that point, we just...
Had to part ways.
Yeah, we parted ways. But that was, wow, a big eye opener. Like, right away off the bat.
Well, and it kind of opened a door for some of our other students to do some questionable things.
Truth.
And it was a little bit shocking, because you realize the role you do play in these young people's lives.
Yeah.
And how are you going to lead them?
And that's the point, is like you do try to lead them and make a right path. And I had tried to reach out and spoke to him, and just to try to like,
Help him not maybe do those things.
yeah, but it didn't work out. And that sucked
Yeah, it
because
did.
we loved him.
Yeah. Yeah. And he loved us. And it did suck because I really wanted it. Like,
We really wanted him to.
Good.
Yeah, he was great at what he
It
did.
would have been a great.
And we were all pulling for him.
successful
We were all
stylist.
pulling for him
Yeah.
because he had such a rough start.
He did. And he just, I wish he would have
He
stuck
threw it
with
away.
I hope he does one day. I really do.
I do.
I hope he has his redemption story. And everybody
Yeah.
makes mistakes. So,
Exactly. That
maybe-
was rough.
Yeah.
That was a bad one.
Yeah.
And it was right off the get go.
Yeah, that was, beginning.
Yeah, but we learn, we live and learn. We
I
live
wish
and
I
learn.
wouldn't have saw the photos, but
Amen.
ugh.
Okay. How do you draw the line with family discounts?
Okay, so we kind of went deep into this rabbit hole earlier. My rule of thumb, this is just just to make it simple. If you didn't birth me or my husband, or I didn't live in a house with you growing up, you're paying full price, because I don't expect a discount when I go to my friends and family's places and I go to get their service. Like, do I expect them to treat me great? Yeah, maybe even a little special. That's cool. But do I want a discount? No, because then I don't want the
conditioning treatment,
discounted
like
service.
whatever. Yeah.
You know, I want the full package. So unless you're my parents or my in-laws or my brother, there's just no discount for you. I'm sorry. Like, I love you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to treat you amazing. And we've got a special bond. Clearly, we're some type of friends or family. But other than that, I have to make a living.
Yeah. No, and again, I went into this earlier, like, and I'll go on my rant again. My ex-fiance from a bazillion years ago, whenever I went to his grandma's lake cottage or his mom's house, I was literally doing hair every holiday for them. And they would give me 20 or 30 bucks. Like, here you go, Liz. I'm like, okay. I mean,
Thanks for buying the products to do your hair.
yeah, like, and they thought like I enjoyed it and that's where I wanted to be. Everybody else is outside doing their shit and I'm in the fucking cottage or inside the condo and everybody else is outside, like, or watching, like, doing whatever. Like, I'm inside fucking working. And they felt like it was just like my pleasure. Like, that's what I chose to be doing on my time off on the holiday, is their hair. And they didn't even think a thing about it. And I didn't even get
That's
it at
rude.
that point in time in my life. I literally did not get it. And that's the fucked up thing that happens in our industry, is that we don't get it because we're like, oh, they love us.
You're trying to build, and you're trying to build a portfolio, and
But like
Network.
it's a different industry now. I will say, like, back then it's like you can do this anywhere, like it's fine. Now it's like no, people are putting their foot down, and back then that just didn't happen that much. And if you had a big family, you were screwed. You were either banking or you were screwed, depending on how your family looked at you.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But it's so valid to our industry.
Yeah.
Then that's what we do all the time to ourselves. And that's what our fucking family does to us. And it's bullshit.
questions are so crazy. We've
your
gone in
own.
so many weird, inappropriate
Where are we
ways
going?
tonight.
Where are we going now?
Well, we're going to talk about the side parts
Oh,
and where our style influences come from.
okay. Not everybody's meant for a side part or a middle part, guys.
I think most people are meant for a side part.
We're all meant for a side part because our faces are not symmetrical.
Correct.
We're all meant for a side part. If you comb your hair back when it's wet and you push it forward, where that hair falls here's my fall point right here, which is where my hair's parted. Weird. That's where your part should be. If you have to force it for a hairstyle that you specifically want for an event, that's different, right? Mm-hmm. But in our day-to-day life, we want to style our hair as it goes. We're not going to force it in a direction. You force your hair in a direction, every day you go to style it, it's going to be a freaking nightmare. Do you know I used to spend over an hour in high school on my hair every day?
Yeah.
This was in the 80s, guys. Think about this. I had that perfect halo around my head.
So nice.
It was giant. It was huge. Hours. Hairspray on my door in the bathroom because it was open. And I would gag my family with Aquanet every day. And my hair was perfectly shaped. And it had to be the same on each side. And it didn't matter. And I had a side part, but it didn't matter because it all had to be up in the same volume. Hours every fucking morning. I got up
That sounds horrible.
2 hours before school every day. Like when I hear of students getting up, like I just woke up and came to school in my sweats. I'm like, oh, how could you? Because in the 80s, that never happened. Because our hair had to be perfect. Every fucking day. Every fucking day. And we showered every day back then. We did not go with dirty hair. We couldn't. We had too much hairspray in it.
Right.
It would get smashed. We couldn't do that. It was not possible. So, what was our question again?
About side parts and
Yeah.
where does your
So-
style influence come from?
There that is. So I forced my hair all the time and spent a shit ton of time. Not that my hair looks fabulous tonight at all.
I haven't washed
I'm
mine
in
in
a
4 days
midlife
due to my
crisis right now.
water
is
heater
what
not
I'm going to
working.
tell you. And yeah, and she's got a hot water heater issue.
Well, it's
A
good
Hawawa.
now, so we will be showering this when we get home. But
Yes.
even though it's almost 10, but
Oh. Is it?
yes.
Okay. So here's the thing, kids.
It gives you individuality. I love that Pretty in a Minute guy said that, an educator that came to our school.
With our side parts,
Yeah, because it accents parts of your face that
Needs to be
if you
lifted up.
Yeah.
yeah.
And if you have like high cheekbones, when you wear a middle part, it's going to cover those. With a side part, it'll accentuate that. Or like a strong jawline or something like that. It does give you
If you have a
individuality.
lazy eye, it'll lift that eye up.
Yeah. So I thought that was cool that it makes everybody look like themselves and not like everyone else.
Because it's natural.
Yeah.
Because our hair grows in a circular pattern.
It's sexy. It's pretty.
Everybody's
it gives you
hair,
volume.
your hair grows this way around your head. And I can look at you and see that because of your part, and I can see your hair growth pattern right away. Your hair grows in a circular pattern. You need to respect that pattern. If you don't respect that pattern, you're fighting against it, and your hair's never going to look even. Even if you have a widow's peak, you certainly shouldn't have a middle part. It's
God, no.
no, but there's many people that have a widow's peak that do it. You need to swoop
like
that hair
feeling my
over.
hair
It's going to
about
take
that.
away from that widow's peak. There's so many things. If you have wide set eyes, never a middle part. Narrow eyes, like even then you want to pull it away. There's just so many things that a side part does that accentuates our faces because they are asymmetrical. They are not symmetrical. Nothing's symmetrical about our bodies. And the fact that a middle part, like we're so stuck on these fucking middle parts are crazy.
It'll go away again, but it's been a
It
thing.
is. It's just been a minute. But our students are so stuck in it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's the biggest thing I always try to break them of
Yeah.
in the back. And I'm like, stop the middle parts. Even like the roller sets. I'm like, I literally will tell them, do not do a middle part. They still do a middle part. I'm like,
Yeah,
why
it's
did
what
you do a
they're
middle part? I
comfortable
just
with.
told you not to.
They've been doing God, I remember in like 2016 when it was super popular.
Yeah.
And that's what they were all born into, so.
It's weird
Yeah.
because it's not natural.
Yeah. Yep, I agree. I love a side part. I wanted to protest about it
I love it.
in the public.
Katie needs to do it around the fountain
Yep.
with all the other protesters.
There's one more question. on
Oh,
there.
shit. Okay. Here we go, Giz. I don't think we've read this one, have we?
Well, I split it in half because it was two different
Oh.
people.
What's your least favorite service to teach or check? And then what's your favorite?
Least favorite?
That's a tough one.
Finger waves, because everyone gets really frustrated and mad at me when I am like correcting them.
Yeah.
And until you get it, like it's just like a hard thing to wrap their brain around. To check, it's got to be perms, because I will unroll. I actually unrolled half of someone's perm the other day and rolled it back up because their sections weren't great. Their parting wasn't great. All of it, it just didn't meet my standards. And even though I'm not a perm expert like you, I still couldn't let it slide.
No.
So I unrolled it and then re-rolled it, even though I had 78 other services happening at the same time. So probably my least favorite to check, because I know I'm going to end up redoing something. Favorite, oh God. I don't know. They all get so complex so fast.
Yeah.
It takes one thing. Probably a highlight with a student who really is grasping lifting hair.
Yeah. It is nice when they start to like get the color foundations.
Yeah.
And you're like, and you see it and you're like, oh, they get it.
Yeah.
They get it.
Like, she's lifted to a 10 and I can check any foil. It's at a 10. Let's go.
It's so rewarding
Yeah.
at that point. You're like, oh.
And they're like, I don't even think we need to tone. God, I love you.
Yeah.
Because not everyone needs tone.
No. And they're like, they're a highlight and a toner. I'm like, how do we know they're a toner? Like, we haven't even seen their finished product. Like, calm down.
I mean, usually if you tell me they have color on their hair, we can automatically assume that there's going to be a toner.
Yeah.
But you don't know.
But you never know. You
Yeah.
never know. Because the customers don't even know what they've had on their hair at this point in
They
day
just
and
know
age.
that they usually get a toner when they get highlights. So.
Because it's like kind of like this modern path.
Well, and I think people are getting away from the, okay, well, in winter I go dark, and in spring and summer I go light. Like, that's so bad for your hair.
Oh, I did it. I did it for
Yeah,
years.
but think about it. Every 6 months,
It was awful.
months, you're
Oh, yeah.
depositing color on previously highlighted hair.
Yeah.
And then 6 months later, you're highlighting through that
Yes.
color again. And that
My
hair,
hair
from
took
6
it.
months ago is only grown out to here.
Yeah.
So it,
My hair
oh
did
my
it.
God.
It was crazy. And it did it for years. Which is
it's so
funny that
bad.
my hair didn't take our last venture.
But I also think that lighteners are getting to the point where they're like, oh, 9+ levels of lift. Like, so you're telling me I can go from a level 2 to a level 10 in one session. That's not okay.
Yeah.
Lighteners
Yeah.
shouldn't do that.
Well, that's hence our client the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you only use 10 volume on me and not 40? Well, because your
It's a
hair
timing
is
issue.
so fine.
Yeah.
And if our students use a 40 volume on your hair would not be on your head right now.
No.
And I wouldn't even recommend anybody to put a 40 volume on your
Nope.
fine ass thin hair.
Nope.
And she argued.
She also brings in box color to her old stylist, and her old stylist uses it because she already bought it. And she's in and out in an hour and 10 minutes for a full highlight.
Yeah, no.
That's why you have breakage to here all over your head.
Which Katie was like above the ears. And her hair's to her shoulders. It's ridiculous.
It was to her shoulders, and we cut it there.
Yeah.
It was actually
because
to like
it was
here.
actually to her probably
We
boobs.
cut about 4 to 5 inches off.
Yeah, it was insane. But it's like when you have clients like that, you have to educate them. And she was very argumentative.
She
and
was, and I
like,
tried to
whatever.
educate her the first time.
Right, and the second time around was not any easier. And those clients,
You're gonna have
that's
'em.
where we've got to, like, if that's where I told you, I said, because I was sick a couple days, and I said, Katie, we're probably going to have someone call in on Monday. Just FYI, here's the story. And she's like, all right. She did not call. She did not call.
I'm almost to the point, because 90% of the time being on the floor with the students and all these color corrections and huge services that I'm trying to
fucking
explain.
school.
I really want most of our colors to come in for a consultation before.
The things that we get pulled into and things being a school, being instructors.
Things you never thought that you were signing up for
Yeah.
when you did. And I don't regret any of it.
No, it's I love most of the time it's amazing.
Yeah.
Most
But
of the time.
there's some things that it's like, whoa,
Like-
this is new.
Yeah, this is
What do I do?
not what we signed up for, and we don't have to accept it either. Like just because we're a school, we're not going to accept it. We have a lot of uncomfortable conversations at times, and I pray to God every other school does too, and they don't make their students
Yeah.
put up with that because it's like we're protecting our students and their mental health
In ours.
as well as ours. You know, it comes to that point to where it's like, okay, if this happens again, this person, like we have notes in our charts and we're like, nope, this person is not allowed to do this, or this person did this last time and we've banned people from the school. Like there's a lot of things. We have minors. We have to protect, first and foremost, our students and beyond that, our mental health on top of all of it, which we do in our industry anyways. So those are all things that we have to take into perspective
Yeah.
when we are doing our days and taking on these people. Yes, they are discounted services, and we know we are going to deal with a colorful clientele. However, it doesn't mean we have to deal with the circumstances or the attitudes. And I refuse to, and I refuse to put my students through that because they're paying to be here. They do not have to service these people that are going to treat them poorly. And Katie and I don't deserve to be treated that like that either. So, I mean, that has just like always kind of been my thing. Like I will step up and step in, and so will Katie, and we will take care of our students always.
Amen.
Always. But just because we're a school doesn't mean people get to come in and stomp on us. And I hope all you other schools are taking that precedence. I've seen some horrible videos online. Oh my God. Horrible. Where people have had to call the police, different things. I hope we don't ever get to that point. We haven't. But there's absolutely, I know, right, scenarios where we could have probably, and maybe should have, but out of respect for the community, we didn't. We haven't had any repercussions, so it worked out. But, you know, we always just have to be careful and protect our students, protect your employees. Like some of this stuff is really funny, but some of it's kind of serious and crazy. But we want to make sure we're taking care of our girls first and foremost, backing our students, making sure they feel supported is what happens at the end of the day. Don't you feel?
Yeah.
Yeah. But guys, thanks for listening to our silly questions tonight.
Yeah.
It's a late night. It's been a crazy day for Katie and I.
Per usual. That's just a normal thing in our lives.
Always.
But we're going to just close this out, and we will see you again next week with a really fun guest. I'm super excited.
We do.
So with that being said, go forth, be bold, and if it fails,
Oh,
hair no.
no.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.
Or day. Or
Night, whatever time it is
where
for you.
are. The purple's good. Yeah.
Purple rain, purple rain.
Only want to
See you dancing in the purple rain, purple rain, purple rain.
God, that's a good song.
It is.
I'm going to
It's
listen
the
to it when I
best.
get in the car.
It's the best.
It really is.
Okay.
Man,
Maybe
nothing
that
makes
should
me
be like
feel
our
anything.
new
No, because no. It's
Okay.
not our vibe for every episode.
purple rain. That could be our vibe.
Purple.
Purple rain, purple rain.
Okay. What's the vocal warm-ups?
I can't even do that. I can't even relax. Lamito.
Lamito.
La
What is
Timito.
it? Is it Timi?
Tomatila do.
Tequila. Boom, boom,
Tequila.
That should be the real warm up.
I can't make my lips do relax. I feel like a horse. Or a trumpet. I can't relax my lips enough. I can't do it.
Why do you sound like an instrument?
A fucking trumpet. I can't make my lips go together and do that.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Are
Are you done?
All the baby Jesus get out of me. Blah. Okay. Then this is my dog's
I'm
not
gonna play
phased by
at the
any of
end.
this.
No.
It's
Finn
because
would-
this
Finn
happens
would
at
be like-
home.
Finn
No,
would just
Molly's
be
like, okay, she's doing it again.
hey guys, I'm lit. No.
She's Katie. I'm Liz.
Oh
Oh my god. This is why we're so good.
my god. I know.
This is it.
This is it. Okay.
Fuck.
And always remember, make sure you like, comment, and smash that subscribe button.